Dead in Hip Hop album review. IDK, Use For Yourself.
No, that's not it.
I know. That's what I thought it was. I was like, use? Why do you got two E's here?
Man.
But no, it's You See For Yourself.
Yeah.
Brand new work from him, man. I don't remember the last thing he dropped, but I know the last thing we did as a collective was the one he did. Is he real?
Yeah,
right.
I think that was his last one. I think that was his actual debut album.
Yeah, he's
I thought this was his second.
I know before that.
I know he did, but I don't know if that was his
official. You mean like his
official album? Yeah.
Yeah, I thought the very first one we did, I was very bad. I thought that was his debut.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but I thought.
Did we do that one?
Yeah, we did that one as well.
So we did that one, and
Yeah.
Is He Real?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Well, he
Feefo
back.
said that was his favorite album.
Okay.
This is one of the best fucking albums I've heard in my life.
In your life?
This is up there.
He was like,
right.
Feefo, how come you said this was the best album? And he like,
Because it's Feefo.
Yeah,
Fake news Feefo.
fake news, Feefo.
But yeah, he's back, man. So we're gonna give you our thoughts on the album. But before we get into the review, subscribe to the channel and hit the like button, man. Hit the thumbs up button, and consider becoming a patron. That's at patreon.com/deadinhiphop, and we really appreciate it. Also, make sure you guys join us for our upcoming live show, which will be in a few weeks on a Wednesday. So it's already scheduled, so you can go ahead and hit that reminder button so you don't miss out. So anyway, back to the review. IDK, You See For Yourself. Yeah, man, I actually thought this wasn't bad. I actually enjoyed listening to this. Repeated listeners actually had a lot of replay value for me. I think in typical IDK fashion, he kind of came with the concept, loose or tight, however you see it, in terms of like certain things that he wanted to address. I think centered around love and toxicity, or I love to say toxic masculinity and stuff like that. But yeah, I thought it was interesting how it opened up with him running. I don't know who he was running from. Did he get hit by a car or something like that? He was running. Didn't something happen?
Yeah.
So why did you think it was a car? That makes you run?
He was running from something, or he was running, and maybe he ran out in front of the street and got hit by a car.
I don't remember a car being.
Yeah,
What
I don't
hit
remember
him?
a car either.
I don't remember anything.
I don't remember anything hitting the meter.
What happened to him?
I remember him slowing down, like slowing
Maybe
down.
he got tired.
Y'all sure he didn't get hit?
I don't remember.
I'm not sure, but I don't remember
I don't
him
think
getting
he got hit
hit.
by nothing. Kid, like, I'm gonna listen to this when we
I
finish.
don't remember him.
I feel like I need to listen to it
I
again.
remember that.
I don't think he got hit.
Yeah.
Okay, but nah, man. Overall, I thought the production was tight. I thought lyrically he was on point. I liked the way he used the features on here. He had Lucky Day on here, Sir, Sway Lee, Rico Nasty. I don't know why that she sounded like Nicki Minaj to me on there, but either way, she was on here. Slit Rick. So
Wait,
when
Slick Rick on him?
yeah.
Hey,
So when I
Auntie.
first
Oh yeah,
No, hey,
yeah,
Auntie,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so when I
Rap
first
last.
listened to it on Apple Music, like a lot of the features and stuff wasn't on here.
Same.
Yeah.
Same, but I listened to it on Spotify, and I don't remember seeing all the features.
On Spotify.
Huh?
That's right. The features are there on Spotify.
Yeah, I see them now, but I wasn't seeing them the first time.
They weren't there.
Like, they weren't there the first
Nah,
time.
because I
listened to
remember
it.
When did y'all first listen to it?
I listened to it when it first came
when
out.
it first came out. Yeah,
yeah.
When did it come out?
This past Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing the features because I remember saying, "Is that Young Thug?"
Yeah, I saw the Young Thug. I like Young Thug on here, but I saw he was on here, but I didn't see like West Side Gun and MF Doom and Jay Electronica on here until I was listening to it.
Prada Da Bang, I guess, is the one with Young Thug.
Oh, Young Thug.
I was like, that sounds like Young Thug or whatnot, and I didn't see him featured on it, so I was like, damn, I wonder.
Yeah, Young Thug. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I like how he has like short tracks and a couple of longer tracks here. I think 44 minutes is a good run time. I thought the pacing was good, the sequencing as well. I think one of my favorite tracks on here was 1995.
Yeah, shoot like Jordan.
Yeah, man.
1995. Yeah.
That shit was dope.
Yeah, that shit was dope as hell. And I really, really love like what he did with Red. How he kind of took some of them old joints and flipped
Big
it.
timers, yeah.
Yeah, big timers.
Shout out to
and then
Illingsworth too. He did some production on that.
Oh, he did?
on that
What
joint.
ones he do?
Red.
Oh,
he did.
Oh, he
Red.
did that one?
Yeah.
He hooked that
Yeah.
shit up,
Yeah,
man.
he did. He
I
laid
was
it
like,
out.
shout, like, look at Ellsworth out here.
Yeah,
That
and
was
then
dope.
he did the juvenile shit, man.
Mhm.
So I like how he did it in a way that didn't sound like he was like biting or whatever. So
Mhm.
I thought that was kind of dope. But yeah, shout out to Big Thomas, man. Yeah.
He said, shout out to Big Time.
Nah, but I fucks with it though.
Yeah, I do too, man. I like the fact that even on his two previous projects, I like the different range he shows that he can do. Like he can sing, he can rap really well. He's good at singing his own hooks. I know sometimes, you know, we can criticize rappers for trying to sing their own hooks, but I think he do a good job of singing his own hooks, which is why I like that a lot. And yeah, Ken, I'm with you. The pacing of this album is definitely my type of speed. And in the production, yeah, I mean, him working with a lot of different producers on here, it definitely showed. And I like the you know, the variety of sounds and different stuff that he was working with. I like Dogs Don't Lie. Yeah, I thought 10 Feet was dope. Like he had like some good like ignorant tracks, but he had some good, you know, thought-provoking tracks as well. I think it was a good mixture of that on here. Yeah, he always, I feel like on one of his albums it was somebody he had featured on this last album. We was like, damn, how you get that damn feature? But the MF Doom J Electronica joint was dope as fuck. Like I think we all just said again, 1995 was like one of my favorite joints. And of course the closure, that's home for me because it's him talking to his mother. I had a feeling he was gonna have a track on here where he was gonna address his mother at some point, so I didn't expect for it to be closure. And then it's the same beat from Julia. If y'all remember from Is He Real? That's the same.
Oh wow.
That same. That's the same beat
I
from
didn't know
the.
that.
Yeah, because that was the name of his mother was Julia, so he had that same track, that closure. I thought that shit was amazing.
I meant to go back and listen to that album because I feel like they kind of tied a little bit. You know what I mean?
You think so?
A little bit, yeah, definitely.
Unlike you, Ken, I didn't really get no. I'm not talking to the mic.
You were doing it.
Oh.
I think you just need to move your phone. It's like you're looking at your phone
Oh, I
with your
got
whole
you.
head.
Like you rapping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you spitting
You
bars.
get-
But yeah, Ken. Shit. I didn't get no theme for this really, because like I said, when I listened to this, I was just like, oh man, it's like a lot of different variety shit going on. It's like Santa Monica Boulevard was a great album starter, like just to start the album off strong. But yeah, I didn't really pick up no theme, not more so like the last album, where I feel like it was like right in your face with that theme. But I feel like with this one, I didn't pick up no theme. I feel like he just showing it like, look, I can make all types of shit, no matter if it's, you know, bouncy shit, trappy shit, boom bap shit, whatever, spitterific shit. Like I think this guy can do it all. So yeah,
I definitely think it had a theme. It might have been like loosely based. I think that's just who he is and how he creates albums, honestly, because like it was, because I think at one point he was bringing up how, you know, not seeing love in the household kind of made him act a certain way throughout life, and I think he expressed that on some of these tracks or whatnot.
I didn't get it either, B.
Really?
yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah, like Temporary Love with Sir, and I think it's sprinkled in here. I definitely think it's sprinkled in here, and I think it also kind of ties to the last one because, you know, it was real religion based.
Yeah.
And then he was saying that about his mom, like it would have been, you know, dope if you would have taught me more love than religion.
Yeah. And what you pointing out is what kind of stood out to me, because I think it was at one point he said he didn't see like his dad kiss his mom or something like that.
Yeah.
Stepdad kissed him up. Man,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's just him, because he's always been a personal dude, you know, when it comes to his music. So I just picked it up as him just, you know, peeling another layer, you know, musically. I didn't think of it as a theme. That's just me though. I'm not saying y'all wrong. or nothing.
Yeah.
Everybody interpret music differently, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Because I mean, it seems like it would be weird for him to go from something like Is He Real, which was a heavily themed album, to something that's, you have to debate if there's a theme or not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't know if this is necessarily a theme or if it's just that's just the way he writes songs. But yeah, I never even once thought there was a theme until you started talking. I was like, oh, I missed some shit.
Yeah, but no, overall, man, yeah, I really like this album, man. This was definitely, because I didn't even know, like I know the Red track was like kind of being out there. I didn't know it was like the official single, but by the time the album came out, the Red track was already making his wave, so I didn't even know like he was coming out with an album. So.
I didn't know anything about the Red track.
Oh yeah,
Me either.
Nothing about it
because I
until
saw
I heard
West
the
Side. I saw West
okay.
Side. West Side had tweeted about it, like, you know, I just did this, and I did this track. So, and I was like, oh shit, IDK. Okay, so I didn't know, like, oh shit, he got an album out. Like I ain't even.
Right. But what did y'all think about MF Doom on that Red track? like as a feature because it's like
He only said like 2,
like
two.
3 bars or something like
Yeah,
that.
and it was awkward. It didn't even.
Yeah.
I hate
Yeah.
to say that, but you know, when that song was kind of talked about on, that was when I was like, oh, I gotta hear this. I was like, Doom, J-Elect, and Westside on the same track. I was like, IDK is on some other shit.
Yeah.
And I listened to it and I was like, he just gave like 2 lines.
Yeah.
And the lines didn't even really fit. The song is dope though. It's like one of my favorite songs on the whole project.
Yeah.
But it sucks that the Doom part just didn't hit for me. I was just like, okay, that was weird.
And
It
I
was
want to
clearly
say
an afterthought.
I want to say IDK addressed that too on Twitter. I'm trying to find it.
Didn't he do that before on? I'm trying to look. Pizza Shop Extended from I Was Very Bad. That had Doom and Dell on it. Do you remember that?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I remember
he's kind of.
that's the feature because we was like, damn, he got Dell on his album. I remember we was talking about that.
Shit, Dell and Doom.
Yeah, at the time.
But what was did
I
Doom
think-
not rap?
Yeah, I'm thinking one of them wasn't like I don't think they had a full verse or something like that. But I think it was very similar to how he did with this one.
This one just seemed odd because Doom passed. So of course, when you
Right.
throw something
You
up
don't-
saying you got Doom on a song,
yeah.
people are gonna be like, "Oh shit, another Doom verse." And then it's like, no, he just said like a couple of. But I mean, it's not a knock on the song. It was just a disappointment because I'm always trying to hear
His
another Doom
Doom,
verse,
yeah.
especially after he's gone. But
This is the most, I think, voice wise, he sounded like Kanye West.
That's what I was gonna bring.
I thought that too.
That's what I was gonna ask everyone too.
I was like, man, because even when I listened to his previous album, I didn't think he sounded like Kanye
He
West.
didn't.
On this, he sounded like Kanye. He
He
had
sounded
like
like
that
good
energy.
era Kanye.
Yeah. I was
It was-
like, man.
It was one time I was like, damn, is that Kanye West? I really thought he
Yeah.
had Kanye
Yeah.
West on the album. I was just
Yeah.
like, damn, he sounds just like him on this. Yeah, just some of his inflections and everything. It wasn't just the voice; it was the way he said things, how he stretched out words sometimes. And I was just like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, because like I said, it made me go back and listen to his other
Right,
project. I'm
right.
like, he didn't sound like that. I'm
This
like,
whole thing made me go back and listen to other projects. I was
Really?
like, I don't remember him sounding this
Yeah.
accessible.
Yeah.
He sounds very, not friendly, but he sounds a little cleaner than he did on his other shit. And I went back and listened. I was like, oh yeah, he definitely sounds different on this project.
yeah. I mean, hopefully he will get more recognition with this album and get more ears of people listen to him. Yeah, because he definitely sound. You're right, Myke. It definitely sound more accessible in here. And like I said, I think just because of the different type of production, I'm like, okay, he going over this. I can hear this on the radio. I can hear this, somewhere live or whatever. So, what you think about the DMX prayer he had at the end?
I thought that was dope because then he had that on the last album too, right? Did he have DMX on it?
I don't
Somebody
think he
else
did.
had DMX praying on their album. I can't remember.
Wait, that wasn't really DMX on here, was it?
Yeah,
On here it was?
yeah,
on
praying.
on the crying church. Yeah.
Yeah, that was DMX.
Yeah.
Somebody else had him
Oh,
praying on it.
he's not listed. I thought that was just him kind of paying homage to DMX.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
I
not
thought-
listed as a
Nah, he's not.
feature.
So what you're saying is that wasn't him?
I don't know.
He didn't do it for this album. Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm saying I thought that was IDK pretending to be
Oh,
DMX,
nah.
like as an homage.
No.
I didn't know it
no.
was really actually
I
DMX.
think he took like an audio prayer from DMX and just put it on there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
somebody else did that too. Like recently, had DMX praying, or maybe it was DMX praying on his own album. Maybe that's what I remember.
Oh, look
Yeah.
at that. It really was DMX. I did
Yeah.
not know that was DMX. I was
Yeah.
like, this is
Yeah.
kind of weird, but I like it.
Mm-hmm.
But okay.
IDK's interesting, man. Like,
He
I'm
is.
like, how the hell?
He
Like,
is.
it's weird, bro. Like,
Yeah.
how you be getting some features
He
from
do.
Young Thug to MF Doom,
Right.
And
J Electronic
like
and
that,
stuff.
that's
yeah.
some range for your ass.
Yeah, Offset. Yeah.
Is that first track 301-809? Is that a phone number?
That's an area code 301.
301.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
it was
809-1821.
It's 301
Anybody
Maryland.
call it?
Is that Maryland?
Maryland.
Yeah, because that's where he's from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's from Maryland.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of area,
That's a good-
speaking of that, he
that
had
might
Mike
be.
Jones on that hook
I
of
saw that.
Red.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was Mike Jones.
Hell
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That song is weird, man.
Yeah,
It's got a
crazy.
whole
Oh,
bunch
it's
of
like
random
it's like
ass
a gumbo.
fucking
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it had Mike Jones on the hook.
That could be his mother's phone number because now if you think the beginning and the end,
Yeah.
he's leaving the voice.
Yeah.
Call it.
I ain't
No,
calling
call
that
it,
man, mama.
He put it on the album. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's like something you want.
Call it. How you tell us to
Call
call
the
it?
motherfucker right now. Shit.
Call it.
Because it might be something tied to the album.
Yeah.
It might be actually kind of cool. Let's
He gonna be like,
find
let's see if
out.
anybody called the number. Get all the whole answers for the album.
This shit rigging. That shit is rigging,
I
bro.
swear to God, if he pick up.
The number you dialed is not in service.
Wow.
See, who's on to something, Mike?
Yeah,
Never know.
I know.
Could have cracked the code, man.
I think, you know what? I think that was his mom.
Yeah. And he had T-Pain on fucking 10 feet.
Damn.
T-Pain rapping.
Yeah. He had T-Pain on 10
You
feet.
didn't know this T-Pain?
No.
Yeah.
He's not featured either.
Yeah.
Not on mine.
But y'all didn't.
He was on Spotify.
I'm looking on Spotify right now. He not featured on 10 feet.
He was
Hey,
on
man.
mine. He was
You don't
on
got that
bootleg
premium.
Spotify.
You got that premium access one, huh?
I don't. I got the free shit. Are you paying?
I think this dude is interesting as hell, man.
Yeah, he is.
Peloton, is that cycle that you bought?
Peloton, yeah.
Peloton. You remember he had bought that
Peloton
that
bike.
bike.
You actually bought that dumb shit?
Yeah.
That fucking
He told us about-
$1,000 bike?
He told
You
us
don't
about
He
it.
said he
on-
was going to buy
No,
it.
he said he bought it
I said I bought it
for
my
Christmas.
God.
As a Christmas
Oh, you used
present.
it one time, huh?
twice.
Yeah, see?
2 or
That
3
bike is like
times.
$1,000.
It's 2,000.
$2,000. You used it one time, 2 times. I
I
made no
use it
goddamn.
more.
One time, 2 times.
This is
It looks
$9.99
nice.
a month, bro.
It looks nice.
I'm sure it does. Collecting fucking dust. I'm sure it looks real nice.
I go on walks.
You need to walk your ass to that $1,000 bike.
Is that?
I didn't pick up anything, and I meant to go back and re-listen to it to see what he was trying to do or say with that song. But
I was thinking like what goes around comes around. Like still going with the theme type thing of the album.
He says it in the song.
He says that.
I was gonna work that in, but you kept like going back to Ken, even though I was trying to get my little word in. But you know,
Okay, yeah.
He
Tell
said
me
she
about
want to
Peloton.
ride me like a bike, call me Peloton.
Oh,
yeah,
So I don't think it was anything that deep.
Oh, okay.
I think it's just him being clever. So I actually thought the line was really funny.
yeah.
Yeah, I like this. I like this project. I like one of y'all. I think you said I had no idea this even dropped until one of y'all was like, "Oh, there's an IDK album." I was like, "Really?"
Yeah.
And then when I pulled it up on Spotify, I was like, how did he get all these fucking features? This is weird. Because I don't remember there being a lot of features on his first album. When I looked at I was like, Young Thug, Offset. I already knew about the West Side Doom JLEC one. Then I was like, I'm not sure who Lucky Dave is. No disrespect, but I'm not sure who that is.
He's starting to come up a little.
yeah,
bit.
he's this R&B singer.
Yeah,
He's a
he's
new
starting.
guy.
He making
He's
some
good
moves.
though.
Yeah.
Okay. And then when I saw Sway Lee and Rico Nasty, and I saw Slick Rick. I was like, this is what in the fuck is this dude doing? And then when I listened to it, I was like, oh, I get it. He's just covering the gamut, which is a smart fucking move. Because this dude, he's interesting because he's a good ass rapper, but he's not like some backpacky type of
Yeah,
guy.
right.
But he can
Yeah.
appeal to those type of
He
guys.
sure can.
So when you listen to it, it's like, okay, he's effectively covering multiple gamuts, which is really dope. But when that motherfucking beat on Santa Monica Boulevard,
Yes.
Talk about an
Jesus
opener.
Christ,
Yeah.
those fucking buzzed out 808s. I was like,
Yeah.
damn,
Came in strong with
he
that.
really came in strong, and he was really rapping, promising the God or something, and then he had his fingers tied behind it or fingers crossed behind his back or something like that. I'm off my game today. But yeah, Dogs Don't Lie. I was like, okay, this dude is really, really, really on it. Keto was just fucking nasty, and that's the one where I was really like, oh, he sounds very much like Kanye. And then when I went back and listened to it again, I started noticing it. He was doing it throughout the album,
Right.
But it's not enough, in my opinion. It's not enough to be like, okay, he's biting Kanye.
No, yeah.
It was almost like the way when like Cudi and Drake and all these rappers came out at the same time. I was like, oh, I hear Kanye and all of these guys.
Yeah, I was just more so saying like Ross said, his voice inflection and just certain things he would say. I'm like, damn, that sounds just like Kanye West. So,
Yeah.
yeah, not like biting wise.
No, I didn't think you were saying that. I'm just saying I didn't want anyone to think I was saying that.
Oh, I got you.
'Cause,
I got you.
anytime we say something, they immediately twist everything we fucking say. But then 1995, yeah, that one was just so. I just like the way it starts off kind of low, and then the beat progresses, and the synths come in, and you know, oh man, it's just so fucking well done. If a nigga will touch me, he gonna beat 4 5s.
And it's cool because when Jordan came back in 1995, he was wearing 4 5.
I knew that.
I was
Oh,
like,
you knew that? That's what's up.
Oh, you
I
didn't
didn't know that.
Yeah.
No.
So that's
Oh
how,
shit, you didn't know that?
yeah,
How
that's
would I know that?
I don't know.
yeah, that's
I
what
know
made what made that line dope. Because I'm like, oh man,
Yeah.
you gonna meet 4 5 and come back Jordan 1995. Like He wore that 4.5 in '95.
man.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
that's pretty smart. I thought it
Yeah.
just rhymed.
No, it was really a play on that.
That's extra
yeah.
dope. Then.
Yeah, so
That's
you were here, and I'm like, oh shit.
4.5s. That's actually really, really dope. Damn,
Because his
that's
number,
really dope.
his number was 23 his whole career.
That's
but
what
when
I
he,
thought.
When he retired and came back in '95, he wore number 45 because that was his baseball number.
I didn't know he retired and
Yeah.
came back.
Yep. So
Interesting. Good. This is a good project. I mean, I don't have that much to say because everybody done said it all. But I do think that he changed a little bit. He got a bit more accessible. He's still spitting, which is dope. A lot of times when you hear people make albums that are a little bit more easily digestible, you can easily pick up where they're trying to go for a certain sound or go for a certain demographic. I didn't necessarily get that from this. This, to me, sounded more like a rapper that's just evolving as opposed to like a quote unquote sellout kind of album. I didn't get like a sellout feel from this.
Yeah.
Because like I said, he's not rapping any different really.
yeah.
He's just not quite as aggressive. I feel like on Is He Real, his voice is a bit gruffer and he sounded a bit more like
Especially on
pissed
Hours Very
off.
Bad. Yeah, he was definitely aggressive on that one too. Yeah.
This one, it seems like he pulled back just a little bit on that, but he's still saying some hard shit.
No, for sure.
But yeah, man, this is really good, man. This is really, really good.
Yeah, I like this dude, man.
Anybody have any thoughts on the Jay Electronica's Fauci line?
No, I did actually have some thoughts on it. I was just like, oh,
It is. I mean, it's what you would expect Jay Elect to say, but
Yeah.
What was the line again? You
he
remember?
said, I'm not fucking with Fauci, I'm fucking with this other doctor.
Wesley. Dr. Wesley.
I mean, it just stuck out to me. Like,
Yeah.
okay, so I didn't take him as like an anti-vax or anything, but Is he?
I don't know, but I would assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, because after that he said I'll never let CDC come and finesse
Right.
me. So
Right.
Yeah.
If he's not an anti-vax, then he's at least one of those people that says, I don't really trust what the CDC says. And
Right.
that's fine. I don't trust necessarily what the CDC says either, but no offense, I'm gonna listen to them over Wesley.
And Jay Elect. Yeah, it was.
There's it's good to have a balance of
Right,
both,
right.
to
Yeah.
get the cynical side and the other side, but
what I found interesting about it was Westside Gunn was on the track with him, and Westside Gunn had COVID.
Yep.
And I remember in the interview, he was one of the main ones saying it's not real, it's fake, and he said he had to take all that back.
Yep.
because he
Because he almost
He
died.
almost
from
died.
it.
So I was
Yeah.
just like, wow, like for him to
I
be
wonder
on,
if he got the vaccine though.
I don't know, huh? I would think maybe. I mean,
I
if
would
you
think
almost
too.
died from it,
I would think too, but
know?
you never
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
We're just shitting on poor Jay Elect, man. Let that man rap. 'Cause
I
he
like
sounded
it.
good as
He
fuck.
did. He did. He was floating.
He sounded
Yeah.
better than he did on his own
I
album.
like him.
He's tired of y'all talking shit.
He was all right.
He said he's tired.
He was all right.
He
was all right.
Oh,
man.
you're tripping. Jay Elect sounded fucking great.
album.
When you said that,
You said it sound better than on his album.
Oh,
I
you're
said he
saying
was-
the album was all right?
I said, I like the album. So
but you
I
like a
thought
lot
he
of
sounded-
shit.
Favorite tracks. Is that where
go
we're
first?
at?
Yeah.
yeah. Go ahead.
Either way. Give me 1995, Red, Puerto Rico, man. I fuss with Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that shit right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
St. Monica Boulevard. Prada Dada Bang.
I like how that sounds. Prada Dada Bang.
Oh man, and what was the other one? 10 Feet.
I'm definitely like Myke, man. He came in strong with that Santa Monica Boulevard. So that's definitely one. I like the one after that, Dogs Don't Lie. Red. Give me 1995. And one more, right? Yeah, give me Puerto Rico too, man. That shit ride, man. That shit ride for real.
Give me 1995, Red, Santa Monica Boulevard, 10 Feet, and Puerto Rico.
Santa Monica Boulevard. I'm gonna go Shoot My Shot, Red, Keto, and 1995.
IDK, if you're watching, good album, man. I really enjoyed listening to this. It has a lot of replay value for me. It was very refreshing, and I liked how you used the artist on here, and I like the direction that you're going very artistic, very creative, and even some of the things that you're talking about on this album, I thought was definitely interesting, and it's good to hear rappers discuss those sort of things in their music. So overall, I really enjoyed this, and that's it, man. You know, much success to you.
IDK, if you're watching, yeah, man, I think you're a dope artist, man. This is my first time on an actual review to be able to tell you that. But yeah, I've always liked you, even from the first one we did. I was very bad. I thought you were interested then. I think you're interested now. I definitely like Is He Real? And yeah, man, I think you follow suit with this, with the You See It For Yourself. It has high replay value, like Ken was saying, and it's just a variety of things. I like the way you use artists. I like the way you use beats. And does he make his own beats?
Mm-mm.
I thought somebody said something like that. Okay.
Well, he might in general, but I don't think he did on this album.
On this album, okay. I think you know what fits you, and even if it doesn't fit you, you know how to fit it. So, nah, man, I'm really feeling this album. Like I said, I'm gonna play it again after this review. So yeah, man, good job on it. I'm just gonna say fuck my shit.
Hey, the way
But yeah, man, overall, I like the album. I'm gonna play it after this review. So yeah, man, good job on the album, bro.
Yeah, IDK, if you're watching, great job on this album. 3 for 3 for me. You batting 100% right now, and you keep elevating. I like the fact that you, like Myke said earlier, like you're going with a more accessible sound, but you're not like it still feel like it's you, and you're still crafty with your songwriting, your beat selections, and everything. So yeah, great job on this album, man. Look, man, I hope people really start to notice you after this. I hope this album is like the first step of you like really taking off, and people getting more ears to your music. So because you really dope, man. So good job.
IDK, great job, man. I like the progression that you're showing, bro. I think you're changing, but you're not changing too much. It definitely seems like you're still staying true to what you want to do and what you want to put out. So yeah, I'm really enjoying what you're doing, bro. I think you have a great ear for beats, like Rod said, and I think your flows, because you have multiple on this album, are just clean. And yeah, man, this is a really, really good project. So I guess congratulations, bro, because this is his third project. And the third one is usually around when people start being like, oh, there's some drop off, there's some slippage. Not seeing it here, man. Not seeing it here. So yeah, good job.